I also was on the ticket, quite honestly, because I could code talk to white guys watching football, fixing their truck, doing that I could put them at ease. I was the permission structure.
Ah, yes. Nothing says I get rural America like a guy from Minnesota talking like he just Googled, what do white guys like? So Tim Walz, former vice presidential sidekick to Kamala Harris and self-proclaimed truck whisperer, is now telling Harvard students he was chosen because he could speak fluent white guy. That's not parody. That's actually what he said. In the most awkward flex ever, he basically admitted that his role on the ticket was to walk into a bar full of working-class dudes and say, "Hey fellas, let's talk ball and brake pads." And somehow that would unlock votes.
But I also was on the ticket, quite honestly, because I could code talk to white guys watching football, fixing their truck, doing that I could put them at ease. I was the permission structure to say, look, you can do this and vote for this.
I think when your signature move is jazz hands, you're not as up on the white guy code maybe as you think you are. I mean, everything about this guy from the choice, which was made, I think Shermichael's correct, which was made out of weakness all through his campaign appearances. And now in the aftermath, I just don't think there's ever been anybody in recent political history in over their head more than Tim Walz. And
did you meet Dan Quayle?
It is amazing to me. It is amazing to me. Well, he served a term, did he not?
Yeah, and then lost a second.
It is amazing to me that Democrats elevated this guy and that he continues to believe that he is going to be a leader of this party in 2028. The problems that the Democrats have with middle America, white men, working class men, if this is the road we're going down, the code talker Tim Walz are only going to get worse for.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Tim Walz thinks he was picked to be vice president because he can code talk to white guys who fix their own trucks and watch football. Bro, that's not a campaign strategy. That's a beer commercial written by a sociology major. This guy talks about middle America like he's never actually met one. I can put them at ease. Oh, really? With what? A scented candle and a union brochure? The only thing Tim Walz puts at ease is the other idiots in the DNC who think pandering is a personality trait. This guy is walking, talking, jazz-handing proof that the Democratic Party doesn't understand the people it claims to represent. And can we talk about the phrase code talk? What kind of liberal bullshit is that? Real men don't need a code. We talk with straight sentences, firm handshakes, and the occasional well-earned hell yeah. Not some passive-aggressive TED Talk about carburetors. Scott Jennings said he's in over his head. Nah, Scott, Tim Walz is so far underwater, he needs scuba certification just to attend a town hall. This guy thinks camouflage is a personality and spark plugs are an emotional touch point. This isn't politics. It's open mic night for failed high school guidance counselors. And if this clown show is the Democrats' blueprint for 2028, we should all stock up on popcorn because it's going to be hilarious watching this train wreck in slow motion. Tim Walz wasn't chosen for leadership, experience, or even basic credibility. He was picked because the Harris campaign thought he could play translator for middle America, like some flannel-wearing decoder ring for the football and Ford crowd. But that's not how you win hearts. That's how you insult people's intelligence. You don't code talk to hardworking Americans. You listen to them. You respect them. And you sure as hell don't fake it with jazz hands and empty slogans. This wasn't outreach. It was outreach theater. And if Democrats think this is how you rebuild trust with the working class, then 2028 is already lost. If you're tired of this political theater, if you're done watching career politicians role play as relatable guys, then do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who actually thinks Tim Walz speaks fluent white guy. And for more truth, fire, and yes, sarcasm, go to steadfastandloyal.com. We don't do cover-ups. We don't do spin. We tell it like it is every single day. As always, stay informed, stay free, and stay steadfast and loyal. I'm Jimmy Parker. Thanks for joining us.